Hi guys, welcome to your Pilates, Kettlebells class. It's very much not Pilates. So you're obviously going to need a kettlebell for this one. So let's start doing your warm-up. So take your feet just outside of your hips. You're going to start with your squats. So nice and low into your squats, and then squeeze to stand back up. So down and up. Keep going with that one. So squatting nice and low, and then lifting. So squeeze into your bum, push into your heels. Let's do 4 more here. So we've got 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to go side to side with our lunges. So out to the side, to the middle, and then the other side. So keeping the inside leg straight, outside leg is bent. So you should get a stretch on that inner leg. Good job. So just keep it a little bit small just while we're warming up. If you want to, you can start to reach across towards your knee. Let's do 2 more each way. So last one each side. You're going to bring your feet underneath your hips. You're going to roll down towards your toes and then back up. So we're trying to get a stretch at the back of your legs. So rolling down and up. That's it. So down and lift. So don't worry if you don't go all the way down to your toes. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. So another 3. So you go 3, 2, last one. Then we're going to lunge forward. So alternating sides, lunging forwards, step back. And then the other side. So keep your feet so they're hip width apart, so you're not coming in narrow. Let me show you from the side. So you're going forward and back. So keep your front knee behind your toes and chest stays lifted. So we're not doing this. So we're dropping down. If you want to, you can bring in the arms, reach up. If it makes you feel a bit too wobbly, just do it without the arms. Okay, let's do 2 more each side. Last one each way. We're going to take our legs wider and twist across. So you're reaching past your knee, a little bit of a bend in the knee as you reach across, and really getting that twist. You can reach down to your toes if you prefer. You're really twisting, so we're starting to loosen off your back. So we're going 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet in a bit closer. So underneath your shoulders, we're going to squat, arms to the side, lift up as you come up. So down into your squat and lift. So squat down, lift up. If you want to, add the heel raise. So down and lift onto your toes. Good job. Start to speed this one up a little bit if you can. Draw your tummy in. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bring yourself up, give your arms a little circle. So if you want a longer warm-up, feel free to take it. Circle forwards. And then swing up and down. So grab yourself a quick drink if you want one. So we're going to start with our swings. So I'll go through a few little demos first. So with your swings, let me grab a drink. Remembering, it's not a squat. So we're going to send our hips back and then forward. So imagine you've got that line through your middle. You're trying to send your bum behind the line and then forward. So it's not this. We're not leaning forward. You're sitting your hips back. So if you're ever not sure, try it against the wall. So stand maybe that far away from the wall. Stick your bum onto it and then up. So you'll get that stretch at the back of your legs. Okay? So bear that in mind. Bend your knees to pick up your weight. If you've got a choice of 2, I would go for the slightly heavier one. It's entirely up to you. So grab your kettlebell, feet just outside of your shoulders. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Keep them pinned together and draw your tummy in. Make sure you breathe. Okay, we're going to send our hips back and then pop forwards. So relax your shoulders. So join in when you're ready. Hips go back and then pop. So can you see I'm not using my arms? So we're not pulling them up here. They're staying nice and relaxed. So all of this is coming from your lower body. Try and keep your toes on the ground and really pop your hips. So back stays straight, tummy stays engaged. So you should get that stretch at the back of your legs as you sit your hips back and then really pop them forwards. So keep this swing going, just take one hand away. So when we're doing our single arms, we're adding a little bit of a twist. So you put your thumb up at the top, down at the bottom. So thumb up at the top, so palm face inwards, It'll make sense why in a minute. And really draw your tummy in. The shoulder drops forwards as you swing, and then you pull it back as you bring it up. On your next one, change at the top. So in the other hand this time. So always make sure you change at the top of your swing, not the bottom. Okay, so still going with those hips back and making sure you're not turning this into a squat. So we're not doing any of this. Okay, it's hips back and then forwards. Let's do 3 more here, and then we're going to change every time at the top. So change every time you're at the top of that move. So power is still coming from your legs, not from your arms. And then alternating sides, really brace your core. So keep going with this one. I'm going to do 3 more each side. So this is 3, 2, 1 more each way, and then let it come to a stop. Good job. Bend your knees, pop it down. That's your practice. So we're doing all of that again. So a few pointers. Making sure you're not squatting. So knees are soft but not bent. So it's hips back, hips forwards. That's your main one. When you're doing your changes or when you're doing single arms, have your thumb up at the top so that it's ready to hand your kettlebell over. So if you're swinging like that, you can't really get hold of the handle. So you want to have your thumbs up so your palms face in. So it's thumbs down and then thumbs up. Shoulder comes forwards and then you pull it back. Okay? So one more thing to think about, don't use those arms. So what you see a lot is this happening. If your kettlebell is coming above about here, you're either cheating or it's not heavy enough. Okay? So let's do this one again. So bend your knees to pick up. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Draw your tummy in, and then a little swing to get it going. So sit your hips back, and then pop. So hips go back, and then pop forward. So gripping the floor with your toes. So we're not lifting your toes. And keep those shoulders drawn back. There's so much to think about, isn't there, on a swing? So we're going 4, 3, 2. Take one hand away. So still swinging. Just in one hand this time. So still sitting your hips back, so not squatting. So hips go back and then pop them forward. So you should really be feeling the back of your legs and your bum muscles, your glutes. There's 4 more here. So 4, 3, 2. Change on the next one at the top. So another thing to think about is not letting your kettlebell come too low. So imagine you've got a band around your ankles and you don't want this kettlebell to hit it. So if I were to go down here, I would hit that band, which I don't want. Okay, 2 more here, and then change on every one. So change every time. So really draw your tummy in, and swing and change over. Hips go back, and pop forwards. Good job, almost there. Should be nice and warm by now, hopefully. Let's do 3 more each side. So 3, 2, 1 more each way, really draw your tummy in, and then slowly let it come to a stop. Bend your knees, pop it down. So grab yourself a quick drink, try and keep your feet moving. Whew. So we're going into single arms next. If you've got a watch on, flip it round so it doesn't get scratched. If you've got wrist guards or wristbands, grab them and put those on. So if you do this move right, it shouldn't be bashing your wrists, but just have them there just in case. So if you know how to do snatches and you want to do them for any reason, you can do those instead of our swing and presses today. We'll go into that in another class. Okay, so bend your knees to pick up and take your kettlebell onto the back of your wrist. So can you see? I've got my palm facing that way. The kettlebell is on the back of my wrist. Okay, so from here, using your squat, you can go down to the floor and then lift back up. So we're getting a bit of a corkscrew. So as we go down, back of your wrist faces the opposite foot, chest is lifted, push into your heels, and then corkscrew it up. So there's no banging. So this kettlebell is working its way round your wrist, not flipping over the top. Okay? So when you're ready, let's do it. So down to the floor. and clean. So you can see it's twisting round, not flipping over. Just down to the floor and lift. Good job. So nice and low with those squats. Push into your heels and pull from your shoulder. Okay, let's do 2 more here. And then let's swing and change over. So swing it through, change at the top, and take it over onto the other wrist. Okay, so from there we're doing exactly the same thing. Down to the floor, back of your wrist faces the opposite foot, and then corkscrew it up. So keep that kettlebell really close to your body. So squatting down, chest is lifted, so you're not just folding. So make sure you keep looking at the screen. So imagine I'm watching you. That's a creepy thought. I should be able to see your face. So down and lift, 3 more. So pulling from your shoulder and rotating it round. Last one. Swing, change it back into the other hand. So swing, change, onto the other wrist. We're going to go into our shoulder presses here. So we're going to press and then down. So you're coming all the way from your shoulder, all the way up. So at the top, your wrist is facing forwards. If it's quite heavy, make it a little dip and a push. If you need to use both hands, use both hands. So use the other one here to press it up. Good job. So check here that you're not leaning. Just down and press. We are going to add lean, but not just yet. So 1 more, and then swing to change it over. We're doing the same on the other side. Okay, so from the back of your wrist, pressing, wrist is forward, kettlebell is on the back. So it's press and down. If you need to again, little dip and a push, this is fine. So tummy's braced, we'll go for 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, and 1, swing to change it over. Okay, so you can either do this one here, leaning across like that, or with your arm in the air. So you're reaching down and across. So making sure here, we're not leaning forwards or backwards, you're going to the side, so keep it really small. Okay, let's go. So you're leaning across, away from the kettlebell, and up. If it's too much there, hold it here, and you can lean across from there. Okay, really, really small, working into the side of your tummy muscles. So across and in. Remember, you've got the option to have it over your head if you want to. Let's do 3 more here. So 3, 2, and 1. Swing to change it over. So swing it through, change it over. So either over your head and lean across, or here and across. If you have got your kettlebell up in the air, almost think about pressing it towards the ceiling. So it's not coming across, it's staying straight up in the air. Okay, so lean across and in, really feeling your tummy muscles working. Checking you're not going forwards or backwards, it's just to the side. If it's too much with the arms over your head, bring it down. Let's do 3 more. So 3, 2, 1 more, then we'll put it together. So swing, change it back over. Remember, if you need a breather at any point, you just take one. The joy of videos, just hit that pause button. So we're going to clean, press, and lean, okay? So down to the floor. So it's a clean and a press, and then lean across. Okay, same again. So it's a clean, a press, and a lean across. If you don't want to do the lean with the kettle in the air, you'll do the press, bring it down, and then lean. Okay, let's keep going. So it's clean, a press, lean to the side, 3 more. So nice and slow, don't worry about keeping up with me. Or if you want to go faster than me, go for it. Just make sure they're good ones. So we're going for quality, not quantity. 1 more. Should really be feeling these tummy muscles working now. Bring it down, swing it to change it over. So swing, change, onto the other side. Okay, exactly the same again. So down to the floor, so clean, a press, and a lean to the side. So keep that kettlebell up in the air, if you've got it up there. So it's not coming across with you, you're pressing it up and towards the ceiling. If you're doing it without it being over your head, you just bring it down before you lean across. Good job. So let's do 4 more from now. So again, work at your own pace. So this is 4. Making sure you're not leaning forwards or backwards, it's just to the side. 3. 2 more. Oh, you're going to feel this for the next few days. One more. Good job. Have a little breather. So pop your kettlebell down, bend your knees, keep your feet moving, grab yourself a drink. We're going to do all of that one more time through. We're flying through today. Okay, so a couple of pointers on that one before we carry on. When you're doing your cleans, as you get tired, the temptation is going to be to do this. That's not a squat. Bomb down. Don't worry if you don't go all the way to the floor. I would rather you keep your chest up rather than go further down and lean. So remembering that wall in front of you. So if you were stood right next to a wall and you were to do this, you're going to headbutt the wall, which we don't want. Okay, get yourselves ready. We'll start from the floor this time. So have your kettlebell on the floor. So it sort of faces side on. Doesn't matter which side you start on because we're going to do both. So remembering, squat down, chest up. Let's go just the cleans first. So down to the floor, clean to your shoulder, straight back down. Just down and clean. Good job. Let's do 3 more here. So 3. So rolling it round your wrist. 2. Hold this one here. We're going to press. So press and down. Remember, add that little dip if you need it. Make sure you're not leaning. So we're leaning later, not yet. So press, wrist is forwards, and then all the way down to your shoulder. So 3, dip and push if you need it. 2, and 1. Hold this one up. We're going to lean across, and then up. Remember, if you don't want to have your kettlebell up, just bring it down and lean across here. So leaning across and back. Check here that you're not sticking your chest out. Keep it tucked in. So to the side and in. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing to change it over. Same on the other side. We're going to come back to that side to put it together at the end. So clean first. As soon as you're ready, let's go. So down and clean. So bum goes down, chest stays lifted. Pull from your shoulder, push into your heel. So you should feel your bum muscles kicking in. 4 more here. So 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Going into shoulder presses. So it's press and down, making sure you're staying upright. So a little dip and a push if you need to, or use both hands if you need to. Really brace your tummy. We go 3 more. So 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in the air or bring it down to your shoulder. You're going across and in. So if you're keeping it up in the air, make sure you push it towards the ceiling. Bring it down if you need to. So we're not leaning forwards or backwards, you're just leaning to the side. So almost imagine you're against a wall and you don't want to lean into it or away from it. So we're going 3, 2, and 1. Swing to change it over. We're doing both sides all together. So swing and change. And then let's go. So it's a clean, a press, and a lean. Let's do it. So it's a clean, a press, and a lean away. That's it. Same again. So clean, press, and lean. 3 more. So remember, you can do the leaning with the kettlebell at your shoulder instead if you prefer. Really brace your tummy. So you should never feel any of this in your back. So this is 2. 1 more this side. So remember, just go at your own pace. Don't worry if you're going a little bit faster or a little bit slower. Bring it down, swing to change it over. Same again on this side. So it's a clean, a press, and then lean across. Draw your tummies in. Same again. So clean, press, lean to the side. So really use your tummy muscles. So 3 more here. So if you've not done your 5 yet, you just keep going at your own pace. So 2, 1 more. Good job. Bring it down, bend your knees, pop it down. Oh, cool. Grab yourself a quick drink if you want one. Keep those feet moving. Haven't got time for another block. That was your abs, guys, so we're not doing any laying down abs today. You've done it. Okay, so stay with the weight you've just been using. You can go heavy if you want to. We're doing some more single arm pressing and stuff. So bend your knees to pick up and take it back onto your wrist. So I want you to imagine you're standing in the top corner of a box that's drawn on the floor, or a square on the floor. If you've got your kettlebell in your right hand, you're standing in the top right hand corner of that box. If you've got your kettlebell in the left hand, you're in the top left hand corner. This sounds complicated, it's not when we get going. So you're in the top corner of your box, kettlebell on your shoulder. So you're going to take the opposite leg to the opposite corner. So you're going out on a diagonal. So you're going to take it out and back, point the toes out to the side, bend that back knee, and then step it back together. So you're going out and back, same again. So out and back, and then step in. So this front foot stays still, out to the side, bring it back in. That's it. So making sure you're not just going behind and you're not just going out. You're going across on that diagonal. It'll make sense in a second why. So you need to make sure you've got that space there. We're going to add in a swing. So you push your kettlebell away, swing it through, and then draw it back to your shoulder, okay? Swing it through, draw it back. You can take the free arm behind if you want to get a twist, brace your core. So pushing the kettlebell away, swing it through, pull it back. So we're going 3 more. So 3, 2, and 1. From here, back into your presses. So you're going to press and then down. So press it over your head, little dip if you need it, or use both arms. So we'll go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing to change it over. So swing it through, change, take it onto the other wrist. So step into the other corner of that box. So remember, left hand, left top corner, right hand, right top corner. So kettlebell into your chest, not your shoulder. Take that opposite foot onto that diagonal, so into that other corner of the box. So out and in, that's it. So front foot points forwards, other foot goes out on an angle, out to the side. So you're bending that back knee, keeping the front leg straight. So really push into that foot to spring yourself back in. Let's do 2 more. And then on your next one, add in that swing. Push it away, swing it through. Brace your core. Get that twist if you want it. So the free arm goes behind, and you're getting a bit of a twist to really get your abs working, as if they've not worked already, enough already. So push it away, pull it towards you. So by that I mean push, swing, pull it back. Just don't chin yourself. So 2 more, 1 more. Into those presses. So you're going to press and down. We're going to take a breather after these, and then we'll put it together as we've just done, and then put it together all together at the end. So we go 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bend your knees, pop your kettlebell down. Keep your feet moving. So we have 1 more thing to finish up with. So we're going to do all of that, but rather than doing the presses separately, we're going to add it on. So we're going to swing and press, swing and clean, swing and clean, swing and lunge, and then press. My brain's obviously tired. So keep your feet moving, grab a drink if you want one. Once we've done this last block, that's it, just our cool down to do. Flies through, doesn't it, when you do half an hour? Okay, so bend your knees to pick up, clean it onto the back of your wrist, hold it in towards your chest. So either top right or top left corner of that square. We're just doing the lunges first. So as soon as you're ready, take that opposite foot, out and back. So you're lunging away from your kettlebell. So you're going out and across. Front leg stays still, outside leg's going to point out to the side. So we're going 3, 2, and 1. Add in that swing. So just the swing to start with now. So lunge and swing, pull it back. So push it away, pull it back towards you. Good job. So 3 more here. Remember, we're going to keep swinging after these ones. So 2. So next time, swing and lunge first, and then press when you come in. So swing and lunge, and then press. Swing and lunge through, and press. That's it. Let's do 3 more. So 3, 2, 1 more. Good job. Swing, change it over. Take it to the other wrist. So swing, change, onto the back of your wrist. So bring it into your shoulder, step into the opposite side of your square, and then opposite foot out on that diagonal. Bend that back knee, push into your foot to spring back in. That's it. So front leg is straight, back leg is bent. So we're going 3, 2, and 1. Add in that swing. So lunge and swing this time. Push it away, pull it towards you. Get the twist if you want it. So making sure you're still going out and back. So you've got that space so you're not going to bash your knees with your kettlebell. Brace the core. So 3, 2, almost done, 1 more. This next time, swing first and then press. So swing it through, press it up. Remember, work at your own pace. Swing it through, press it up. That's it. Woo, we're doing 4 more. So 4, 3, getting that twist still if you want it. 2, this is 2. So 1 more. Press, bend your knees, pop your kettlebell down, grab a drink if you want one, keep your feet moving, and we'll just go through our cool down. Oh, that flew by. Do you think so? Turn that down slightly. Ooh. Okay, so just stepping side to side, give your shoulders a little roll. And then forwards. Oh, I think we're going to feel that tomorrow and the day after. So keep stepping, bring one arm across, draw it towards you. So you're trying to get that stretch into your shoulder. Make sure you're not pulling on your elbow. So you're holding above or below. So start to slow down the stepping. You can march on the spot if you prefer. Switch arms, so other arm comes across. So nice deep breaths. Okay, release that off. Hold on to something if you need to. Grab one foot, knees come together, push your hips forwards until you feel a stretch. It shouldn't take much pushing to feel that after that workout. So remember, lean on something if you need it for your balance. It's not very cool down in music, is it, this? So release that foot, send it back behind you. So it's like you're on train tracks. Heel down into the floor, and then bring your hips forwards until you feel that stretch in the back of your leg. You're bringing it forward, so you're really feeling that stretch. Just check both feet are pointing forwards and not like off on skewish angles. Okay, step it in, grab hold of the other foot. So knees together, hips come forward. Good job. Keep breathing. So again, lean on something if you need to. From there, release that back foot back, heel down, and then lean into it until you feel that stretch in your lower leg. So bring yourself forward so you feel a stretch. Toes are pointing forwards. Okay, step it in. Bring your feet underneath your shoulders, and then very gently roll down so you feel a stretch at the back of your legs. You can let your head hang down if you want to. If your heart rate is still quite high, just keep it lifted slightly so you don't feel faint. And then very, very slowly roll yourself up to standing. Reach the arms up over your head, so really stretch up. Lean to one side. And then across the other side. And then tall as you can, really stretch up. Drop your arms down, give them a little circle, and you're done. Well done. So hope you enjoyed it. Lots of stretching later on to try and get over it. As always, let me know what you thought of the class, and I will see you for our next one. Have a good day.